Good morning. This is Ann Lucas. Our psalm today is 128. Blessed are all who fear the Lord, who walk in obedience to him. You will eat the fruit of your labor. Blessings and prosperity will be yours. Your wife will be like a fruitful vine within your house. Your children will be like olive shoots around your table. Yes, this will be the blessing for the man who fears the Lord. May the Lord bless you from Zion. May you see the prosperity of Jerusalem all the days of your life. May you live to see your children's children. Peace be on Israel. Psalm 128 is one of the 15 songs that were sung as travelers made their way to worship in Jerusalem. And this particular psalm has a focus on family and the results of having fear and being obedient to the Lord. According to Oxford Dictionary, to bless means to confer or invoke a divine favor. Blessedness is a spiritual state of well-being. It's a deep, joy-filled contentment that can't be shaken by poverty, grief, tragedy, persecution, war, or anything else that we face. The verse says, blessed are all who fear the Lord. And this fear is recognition of who God is. It's a deep respect, that's continuous awareness for his mighty power, his greatness, his love, and his grace. To me, it's a take off your sandals, this is holy ground fear. Fall on your knees, fall on your face, in respect, reverence, and love for who he is, because he is holy. That first verse says, blessed are all who fear the Lord, who walk in obedience to him. This is where it gets really hard. However, if we have that fear, that awe of who he is, our faith will drive us to be obedient to him. And we know that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Verse 2 and 3 talk about the result of having this fear, this recognition of who God is and our obedience to him. And it affects our family. It talks about two crops that are very, very famous in ancient Israel, the grapes and the olives. Now, they weren't critical to survival, but they were a blessing. They were symbols of the abundant life. And that's what we get when we fear and obey. Note that verse 4 says, yes, this will be the blessing for the man who fears the Lord. Pay attention when something is repeated. Note this repeats verse 1. Anytime you see something repeated more than once in the Bible, pay attention. They're trying to get our attention. God is trying to get our attention. Verse 6 says, may you live long enough to see your children's children. And then it ends saying, peace be on Israel. Fear of the Lord and obedience to the Lord sees a blessing for the future. And that word peace, shalom, on Israel, is an awesome word. This root word for shalom means complete, well-being, paid for. Is that interesting? Complete, well-being, and paid for. The psalm ends with this very confident declaration. If the people of Israel feared the Lord, this blessing of shalom would be evident in their community, their family, in the kingdom as a whole. And that's true for us today. May each of us fear the Lord and walk in obedience to his commands. Shalom.